joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Hauls it in. Out across the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab on the left. Shakes off the defender. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Ducks line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Everybody's... The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The throw. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. It's complete. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And they get him down.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, look out! The 10. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football team.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Finds a man in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of that.
And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Direct snap. Creates a little space. Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, spec.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Zings it complete to the right. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Ducks are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon! If you're able to move the ball on a drive like that, and Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Going for the big play. Makes the catch down the right side. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To the air on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the Ducks are threatening in the red zone. This is a designed run. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. Return takes it in. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the middle, it's complete. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense.
This offense has put on a display in the 1st half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Snaps it in the shotgun. Pressure coming. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. They'll try the run. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And some room to work. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. They'll go right back to him. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Fair catch is signaled for. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. It's complete on the right side. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Makes it past the marker. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men not only throw the football.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run the counter. Still on his feet at the 35. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in the lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, a little misdirection. The defense didn't know what hit them. Big gain for the offense.
That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The give out of the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. That thing was down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. Finds a crease at the 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Goes to the option. Quick toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
How do you not love to see that when your cornerback gets in the run fit, when he's not scared to come up and tackle? A lot of those guys, they can be prima donnas. They don't want to tackle. Nice job seeing it. And as soon as that thing's pitched, you can tell, man, he pulls the trigger and makes the tackle for the loss.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. It's good, and that was... Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down.
Number 17, on to kick it away.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field,